Okay, we are at Caernarfon Castle in Wales.
Hello.
There's David and Scooby-Doo, and as you can see, it's a beautiful castle. There are a lot of places to explore, and it's raining. The first Team Extreme investigation of this year, 2024, and it's absolutely cold and wet. You can show me the spiral staircase with a ladder right to the top of there and say what I feel. My lord, it looks like the birds have had a field day. Done their own little art. As long as they don't do none of me, I don't mind. But I'm going to show you as much of the castle as I can. I have picked up on a King Arthur. And like I said earlier, a Merlin the Magician. Even though personally I've never been one to study history, but like I said, I picked up on Merlin the Magician, and I think it's called Merchant's Lordship, something like that. I couldn't quite hear it properly, but that's what happens when you're psychic sometimes. More than one message is trying to come through at the same time when you're trying to make head or tail. But I can smell very strong fiery smell burning, so I believe that this place has been on fire before, and I picked up on the 1100s, so that would make this very old. I think it had something to do with Romans, maybe. Don't know why I'm picking up on that, because you wouldn't expect to pick that up on a castle. Oops. I'm just glad I didn't live in a castle in these days, because seriously you'd have to be well fit. I wonder what this room used to be. As always, I picked up on Merlin the Magician again, and again King Arthur, but I picked up on some kind of lordship. I think it's like Merchant's lordships, some kind of lordships here. And the Sheriff of Gloucester or Gloucestershire. Sheriff of Gloucester or Gloucestershire. Yeah. And a lot of birdie up, by the way. That's the core bird. I've got the K2. It's a lot not green, but we did have a bit of a flicker just. What tower?
Queen's Tower.
This is Queen's Tower.
That's Queen's Tower, yeah.
And that's
the Eagle Tower.
That one's the Eagle Tower. spiral staircases just to give you a bird's eye view, maybe. Is this spiral staircase? Doesn't look like it, so the Eagle Toe, yes, David said. Yep. You want to go in first?
Caernarfon Castle, biggest sweet one.
Here we go, there's a model of the castle. I'm going to try and take a bird's eye view first for you. Sophie's walked up all those stairs. See, and that's how.
Charles was anointed Prince of Wales there.
Really?
Charles was anointed Prince of Wales. Charles, our king now, was anointed Prince of Wales there when he was.
Younger. Oh, oh. I don't know if you can see this. Obviously got some really great activity here. Blimey. That is pretty weird. It's like, and it did actually feel kind of cold around me then, so who knows, it might have been the spirit of a royal. But it's like a Harry Potter thing, doesn't it, with all these yeah, like a Harry Potter, scene from Harry Potter where all these move by themselves. Harry Potter fans will know which scene I'm on about. But I am going to be looking at these, because these look quite interesting. I'm kind of spooky, so just any reading on them. See, we are officially in Wales, as you can see. Yeah. That was like, look. That is sort of weird because nobody is familiar with electrical equipment. You can hear them in the background as well as dogs barking, etc. But nobody's actually right on me. So you can't really say somebody's phone or my phone is not on me at this moment in time. So I wouldn't, again. Up, down. Just parts of the castle on there, I think, like a map.
Edward. When he came through to Wales.
They don't look very comfortable, do they?
Sorry?
They don't look very comfortable.
No. They're borrowed.
And then there's another model of a castle.
This was the invested your ticket, view not guaranteed.
I'm actually glad that you're reading this out because obviously I can't,
Yeah.
so you're giving some.
Then there's the invested your tickets. People who actually came when it was Charles. That's our late queen. She sat on that. That's her throne.
Mhm.
And these were actually things which people could buy.
What to like make it look like they had their own?
Yeah. This was one of the chairs made for guests. At the end, anybody who was a guest could buy that chair. £12. It's now in 2016 it was worth 185 quid.
Can you imagine if these still existed apart from this
If
one?
you
That would
were
be
one
like
of the
so
original
much-
guests and had one of those chairs.
Yeah. There was a. Being well behaved.
That's what you're supposed to do. Well done.
You just get excited because there's children about and there's other dogs. So you just get excited, bless him. I'll sing and just keep an eye on the side of the castle.
Are there any spirits here present?
So it says spirits here present, can you please let us know? Come forward, touch the meter and make those lights flash. Light it up like a Christmas tree. Do not be afraid, we do not mean you any disrespect. Hang on. I'm just going to pass this camcorder on to David. Is that meaning battery low?
No, green.
Okay. So yeah, come on then, if you want to make yourself known, come towards the meter, make it flash. Thank you. I'm going to ask you some questions, and if you could acknowledge us, there's a flashing of the meter, that would be fantastic, okay? Are you a royal? Was you one of the guards here who used to protect the Queen and the King and everybody else? Yeah, we got that. We got a little bit then. It was a bit delayed, but we got one. So you was a guard here. So did you used to look out of that window? Out of the sea. Do you like the dog? Yeah, because the dog's quite being mischievous, isn't he, at the moment? But at the moment he's calm. But we have had a few mischievous. He's been a silly Billy, the dog is. He's a bit of a scaredy cat. Do you know there was a Merlin here? Merlin the magician?
I saw that flash from here.
Merlin the magician, is that you? So I was right, but maybe.
Oh, she's not in there. Good boy.
Yeah, the dog's cute. So there was a Merlin with the magician here. Was there King Arthur here? Did he ever come to visit?
It would have been. It would have been.
Yeah, we just had really good reading then when I said King Arthur. And again, that's twice in succession. I've mentioned King Arthur and twice this is lit up like a Christmas tree. But this is an amazing castle, I'll be honest. What do you reckon?
It is good.
I also picked up on some shit, thank you. I'm just gonna. Was there a Sheriff of Gloucester or Gloucestershire here? The Sheriff of Gloucester or Gloucestershire? And some lordships. I think it's like merchants' lordships or something like that. But like I said earlier, I couldn't pick it fully up because there was a lot going on at the time. And yes, I've got merchant lordships and it's been flashing just. And again, when I've mentioned it. Mine's on flight. So that is really good because like I said, I picked up on King Arthur and it's flashing again like crazy when I say King Arthur.
Because I temperature change, but it's a castle, it's gravity. So.
Yes. And it's K2 meter, which K2 meters only pick up on electricity, not
What's
temperature.
What's that right on the road?
I don't know, but I turned round and I mentioned King Arthur and then it went right up to the red.
Yeah.
So that is some of that. You're going to have to do a bit of history because David is a bit of the history buff. But in all fairness, I did buy you a book to help you.
Yeah, it could be Edward.
What's of an Edward? Oh, we've had a flash on Edward.
It would be an Edward because there was an Edward the first.
Right, so we've had a very good flash on Edward the first actually. I would put down cat balls, but to be quite honest, with one mischievous pup, I don't think that's a good idea at the moment.
No.
But yeah, little darling him. But he's been a bit of a wuss. He's so much like Franklin, isn't he? Because he's been a wuss. I don't want to stay here, Dad. I'm a wuss. But and it appears that the K2 is actually agreeing. So I've picked up on Merlin the Magician and Merlin's Fort. I've picked up on King Arthur, Sheriff of Gloucester's or Gloucestershire, and I think it's Merchants' Lordships.
What's he got in there?
Again, I can smell smoke like this. Was there fire here? More than one fire over time, but there's definitely a fire. I can smell. Yeah, it's acknowledging the fire, David. It is acknowledging the fire. So there was a fire here.
I'll have to check that out.
And also I'm getting 1100, so 1100.
The castle wasn't even built then.
But,
Unless there was some proprietor outside. It's 1293. I'm getting to the 12th century.
But I'm also picking up on Roman. So was the Romans here before the castle? You don't know.
Wouldn't be surprised.
And when I said that and the Romans, it's lit up again. So let's go and do a little bit more looking around the castle, shall we? Oh. Yeah, Scooby went flying. Scooby, you are not a little dicky bird. You should not have gone flying. So you could say this is the throne room, couldn't you? Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you can
I know. Nowadays, if we would say the throne room, it would normally mean the bathroom.
Yeah, what? Come on, Stu. Up you go. Up.
I'm not going to climb up there, Dave. It's because you go so far. Do you want to flash it right up to red if you want David to walk right to the top? without the dog, of course, because we have to obey the rules, and get it on camcorder. Flash it right up to red. Eh? Dave, he's gone up to red, I'm sorry. Dave, do you want to take over?
Hello folks, David's took over now. Oh, I just took up quite a few flights of stairs. Quite puffed. Just a moment. Ah, right. We set up a K2 meter here. Now, is there any spirits here present? Oh, excuse me. We mean you no disrespect. This is the King's apartment. Were you here? King Edward? With respect, Your Majesty, could you talk to us? Light up this meter. Was this your bedroom? Apparently it was. I mean you no harm, I mean you no disrespect. Was this your kingdom? We mean you no harm, mean you no disrespect, Your Majesty. Do you like our king that's on the throne now, Charles? He was Prince of Wales once. How about our new Prince of Wales, Prince William? I mean you no harm, I mean you no disrespect. It's over lands that you survey. Just going up to another level. To another room on the Eagle Tower. We mean you no harm. Any spirits here present? We mean you no harm or disrespect. Didn't you come up here that often? Carry on further up. It's very, very, very... Oh. Here I am. Finally. On the battlements. And way down there is Anne and Scooby. Woo! Look up! Scooby! 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 There's Anne. I found her. All the way down there. And there's our mascot. Scooby! 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 Is there any spirits here present? It's your tower. It's your castle. and talk to us. Well, I'm at the top of the Eagle Tower, and I'm afraid, unlike the bottom where it was a bit more active, maybe not for us, maybe not for me. Excuse the thing, I'm trying to do two things at once. There we go, that's better.
Just making our way to the museum of the castle. Scooby seems a little bit worried, but then again he has been a bit naughty and sort of borrowed some coffee of David's. So it's probably going to be like caffeine pup. I tell you, it's a good walk though around here, really.
We're now going into the Royal Welsh Regimental Museum.
If you want to
This way.
lead the way. Right. Bear with me. This is not one of... Oops. Maybe the disabled entry would have been better. Don't you think? In hindsight. Because...
Museum is this one.
That's another one of those staircases, the horribly elitist staircases. But we really don't want to do this. Mum. Stop there. Stop. Oops. So any of the soldiers here that have died? Can you flash the... Come forward and make this flash? This was World War I faces. So all these faces you see here, and I'm gonna...
Welcome to the Museum of the Royal Welsh Fusiliers, the oldest and most senior of the regiments of Wales. Two towers of the castle are full of exhibits from more than 300 years of Royal Welsh service to the nation and the crown. You will learn how we earned our name, fought to keep our distinctive dress, and you will hear our music, played one constant, the same loyal, tough, warm-hearted Welshman as the very first recruit in 1689. We have always recruited from all over Wales.
Interesting.
For many years we were the only Welsh regiment, and the Royal Welsh Fusiliers
Very
are
interesting,
proud to be
because that is just a cannon.
Our music reflects this. One of our quick marches is Men of Holland.
Are you here? There's people that use a cannon.
This exhibition
Are you standing by the cannon that you had to use
still serving the nation.
to protect this castle from invaders?
Sons following fathers, brothers serving the British brothers. It is bound together by tradition, family ties, the idea of service, and the will to preserve
Did you, was he the person who put the
our history.
balls, I don't know if that's what you call them, inside the cannon?
Carried by brave surgery wherever Britain's interests have been at stake.
Or was he one that fired the cannon?
1723, one officer wrote,
Did he give the orders
our predecessors in the last war were glorious.
on fire?
We still keep that proud tradition today in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Awarded the Victoria Cross.
With us has
Well,
been
one of them catches that one.
since at least as long ago as 1775. In 1844, Queen Victoria gave us our first royal gift.
Or just giving time for people to read this. That should be a bit of time. But as you can see, it's a beautiful cannon. We know a lot of talent had to go into building that and constructing it.
That's the modern Welsh Fusiliers. Hurricane, stop it.
You got its name mixed up, David.
Well, Stirling, yeah. Stirling.
And I've done it myself that many times.
Ooh. Heavy machine gun.
These are...
Captured by...
Oh, Dave, we had some flashing. Look.
Oh. By C Company. It was captured by...
Say that again.
C Company. Well, it's not sure what it says on here.
Yeah, read what it says and see how much
1st of
traffic
June,
we get.
22nd of June 1944. Operation to clear the enemy from the high ground of Caernarfon in the Sadar Hills, Manipur State, which is 50 kilometres from Impal in northeast India.
We had a lot of whatnot there, you know, reading.
These are the uniforms.
Going,
The fatigues. Yeah, this is not for you to play with. This is from World War II, is this? Good boy.
we're getting a lot of meter readings here. Look at these.
This is Royal Welsh Fusiliers. This is from the Second World War.
Dave,
Home Guard.
we're getting a lot of K2 flashes here. So I think this is a pretty successful visit, to be quite honest, David.
Oh, I haven't seen a lot, but yeah, seems to be. We're not going to get like what you would on a dark one, but...
Yeah, but
Captured Germans, look.
yeah, funny enough, it was flashing like crazy. I'll very look.
This is the enemy.
As you can see, the K2 meter is going absolute berserk.
Yes, it's the enemy stuff. Well, they're not the enemy now, they're, well, ironically our friends, but...
So I'm just going to take you on some of these medals. And again, this is going. I'll put that like that. We're looking at the articles.
That's the Welsh Fusiliers, what?
Even got a violin off in the corner. But
Violin used by Welsh prisoners of war.
uh-huh. Behave.
Behave.
The trench was horrible. It was literally packed with wounded, dying and dead men, but had the greatest difficulty in avoiding treading on them. The scene
It's
beyond
quite one anyway.
was safe. The ground
It's a quiet
strewn
one.
with dead
No
It's deactivated.
K2s on it. It might be deactivated, but you still get readings from them.
Right war.
I mean, just got one off here, look. See what I mean? And
This is from the First World War.
amazing.
What machine gun's that? 14th Welsh War, Slingers. 1918.
Yeah, whenever you read something like that,
Yeah.
it goes up in spikes.
German soldiers' underwear made from woven paper. That's a German soldier. That's a one good. Oh, I forgot what they called it. It's a stick grenade. German Spandau machine gun. Yeah, captured the German machine gun. That was.
More medals, see, look.
Down. Do not climb. Aye, they are Victoria Crosses. Ones with VCs. I wondered where that was. Corporal J. Collins, Lance Corporal H. Wheel, Private Hill, Private got one. Corporal James L. Davies, Company Sergeant Major. Oh, we got military cross as well. Here we've got VCs. Born in Shotton, Lance Corporal Henry Whale.
Some faces on here.
Sorry?
Just got pictures of the faces on here.
Well, these are recipients for the... Well, got the recipients here. Victoria Cross. Crimea. One in France and one in Germany. Some of the ones with the stars are posthumous, that means they're dead.
Should think a lot of them are.
Yeah, we have got some who are alive. There's a Caribbean fella who...
Watch me legs.
He was the first modern day one.
I'm not going all the way up there for sure.
No. He did a bayonet charge. Against the Taliban. Vickers, how's the Vickers gun? Vickers machine gun. Vickers machine gun. Yeah, spent ammo. And there's non-spent ammo as well. There's spent ammo on the floor and there's non-spent ammo. That's Vickers machine gun. Mark 1, 1918. Crayford, Essex, Schmed. Yeah. That was water just to cool it.
Actually, look, the idea as well, but the children have got little worksheets here to do, so it keeps them occupied.
Top load and side load. Top load will be and then
Get some more faces on here.
a sporting heroes. 3rd Battalion, on the Tuesday. Kickboxing champion as well. Ricky Nicholson, 8th of November 1973, still alive. Served overseas in the 90s, with the recruiting team. Come on.
I think in a minute it's time to go.
Yeah.
Good.
Still rising from cylinders in our trench. Thus, many of our hapless wounded were gassed.
photos on.
Rose their poor voices all around, till back went
What's
time.
that?
Once more I stood, the Fusiliers in Mammoth Wood.
What the fact that I usually go to normally at the beginning of each bit. I think Puppy's been a bit spooked, isn't he?
Yeah.
They've even got a drum there, look.
Sorry?
What the little drummer boys would have.
Yeah, it's Welsh usually it's drum. It's the pickaxe and that's what they and the shovel, pickaxe, shovel and axe, pickaxe and shovel. It's tradition. They when they march, the ceremonial marches, which they have that of the white gloves, and they use your first three like them. Of course, the goat as well.
I prefer to just walk the goat. It's
I'm gonna hit my goat.
yep.
Well, Afghanistan. Even today's wars. Somebody's Afghanistan medal.
But look, we have actually got a reading on that. See, it's pulsing. See,
Yeah.
that's really unusual for that to pulse
On a
in.
modern medal.
Yeah. It keeps going right up to red, look.
Right, it's seeing
And
it
down,
now.
up, down, up, down. See, how amazing is that?
Mm.
Have you ever known a K2 pulsate like that?
No. Oi. Sit down. Sit down. You won't make the grade like this. He was born in Shotland, Lance Corporal Henry Wales.
Even some faces on here.
Sorry?
Just got pictures of the faces on here.
Well, these are recipients for the... Well, got recipients here. Victoria Cross. Crimea. One in France and one in Germany. Some of the ones with the stars were posthumous, that means they're dead.
Should think a lot of them are.
Yeah, we have got some who are alive. There's a Caribbean fella who...
Watch me legs.
He was the first modern day one.
I'm not going all the way up there for sure.
No. He did a bayonet charge. He did a bayonet charge against the Taliban. Vickers, it's a Vickers gun, Vickers machine gun. Vickers machine gun, yeah, there's spent ammo. And there's non-spent ammo as well. There's spent ammo on the floor and there's non-spent ammo. That's Vickers machine gun. Mark 1, 1918. Craig-Y-Nos, Essex, Schmed. Yeah. That was water just to cool it.
Actually, look the idea as well, but the children have got little worksheets here to do, so it keeps them occupied.
Top load and side load. Top load would be and then
Got some more faces on here.
a sporting heroes. 3rd Battalion up on the cruise. Kickboxing champions though. Ricky Nicholson, 8th of November 1973, still alive. Served overseas in the 90s, with the recruiting team.
think in a minute it's time to go.
Yeah.
Good.
Still rising from cylinders in our trench. Thus, many of our hapless wounded were gassed. A little low at first.
Getting some of these photos on.
Rose their poor voices all around. Till back went
What's
time.
that?
Once more I stood, the Fusiliers in Mammoth Wood.
What the fact that I use these goats as normally at the beginning of each procession.
Royal goat, yeah, it was Queen Victoria started it off, and it's been sort of tradition ever since. There's a uniforms.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think Puppy's been a bit spooked, isn't he?
Yeah.
They've even got a drum there, look.
Sorry?
What the little drummer boys would have.
Yeah, it's Welsh usually it's drum. It's the pickaxe and that's what they and the shovel, pickaxe, shovel and axe, pickaxe and shovel. It's tradition. They when they march, the ceremonial marches, which they have that of the white does, and they use your first three like them. Of course, the goat as well.
I prefer to just walk the goat. It's
I'm gonna not good.
yep.
Well, Afghanistan. Even today's wars. Somebody's Afghanistan medal.
But look, we have actually got a reading on that. See, frog palsy. See,
Yeah.
that's really unusual for that to
On a
palsy.
modern medal.
Yeah. It keeps going right up to red, look.
Right, it's in
And
it
down,
now,
up,
three
down,
balls.
up, down. See, how amazing is that?
Mm.
Have you ever known a K2 pulsate like that?
No. No. Oi. Sit down. Sit down. You won't make the grade like this.
Wow, look at these. I think it's time we went actually.
Yeah.